Hello everyone and welcome back. I've got a lot to talk about today, lots of exciting things happening, so let's get right into it. Okay, so last time I asked you what I was going to build with those few little things in that chest, and you all guessed right. It was this, the AFK fish farm. Sadly, this is the last version of Minecraft where this is going to be useful, and that's why I've built it. I wasn't going to because they are a bit cheaty and a bit overpowered, so I thought it's the last time I can do it, might as well give it a go. So I've been very busy. Well, I say busy, I've been stood here right clicking constantly with a fishing rod, but I have got a lot of loot from this, and it's all sorted into the chest here. And the other thing, as you can see from my levels, I get a lot of XP from this. And I did have a lot more, but I've been using that up, and I've moved my enchanting station over here, so I've been getting my levels up to 30, and then enchanting all of my new gear. And let's have a look at that now. So as you can see, I've got everything all sorted. There we go. That looks more like it. So I decided to do my enchanting off camera, because whenever I do it on camera, as you've seen, it doesn't work out too well for me. But this didn't actually go too bad. So the advantage of doing this here is if I get an alright enchantment, I can usually make it up with one of these books. If I get efficiency 3, I can put another efficiency 3 book on, I get efficiency 4, and then another efficiency 4 book, and I've got efficiency 5. So I've done that with all of my tools and all of my armor, and I've got to a level that I'm happy with. So I've got sharpness 5 on there on all the other enchantments, and I've got efficiency 5 on my pick, and mending on that one. That's the only mending tool I've got so far, but I have got another 6 mending books, so I just need to decide what I want to put those on. And one of my favourite things about this fish farm, aside from the books, is the bows. You get some absolutely amazing bows, and you can combine them and get something like that. So I've got power 5, infinity, flame, punch 2, absolutely perfect. I just wanted to mention as well, I'm sure the observant ones amongst you will have already noticed, but I have installed Optifine. So we've got the connected glass textures, and we've got the side grass, and it looks amazing. I love this. But the reason I've done this now is because the latest preview version now has support for shaders. So I'm going to be doing a build time-lapse later, and that will be definitely with shaders. Okay, so I did one more thing between episodes, because now I've got this pick, I couldn't resist trying it out. So I came down here to the mines, and I did a little bit of digging. So I went really far that way, but then I also started digging out this double slime chunk. And I've definitely had slime spawn in here. Look, there's the proof. So I got the right chunks. And obviously, doing all this digging out, I got a few more resources. So I've been doing it with a Silk Touch pick, so I don't know how many diamonds I've got yet, but I got another 29 ore. So I think later on we'll take our Fortune 3 pickaxe and break those down and see what we can get. But for now, I want to do something with the villagers, because if you remember, we secured those in the last episode. But I want to start on a very simple villager breeder today. Alright, first things first. Just wanted to check that the villagers are safe. And by the sounds of it, they definitely are. Okay, let's see what we've got in here. So I believe we had 7. That looks good to me. 1, 3, yeah, so we've still got 7. And what I want to do for the villager breeder is use these green coat nitwits, because they have absolutely no other use. You can't ever trade with these, you can't give them professions. So all they can do is breed. So we're going to try and get those 2 out, take them over to the swamp, and set up a villager breeder. Right, I've got the 2 green coats out. That was nice and simple. Now I just need to get them over to where I've been working in the swamp. So I have nowhere near enough rails to get that far. So I think I'm going to have to do a little water transport type dealy. So I'll go on with that now. I'll be right back. Well, isn't that a thing of beauty? I can zoom as well. Look at that. Sorry. Let's see if it works. No. Fail. Two villagers in a glass box, ready for breeding. Success. Right, so before we get started with this villager breeder, I decided to clear out a bit of the land where it's going to be going. Don't really need to do this, but I've got fancy tools now, so I just thought I'd get rid of some of it. And all this land is going to be going anyway, as this is going to be part of my witch hut perimeter. So I thought I'd just make a start. Every little helps. So onto the villager breeder. This is designed by Grandma Mommy, and I'll put a link to her tutorial in the description. But I love this design because it's quite different to a lot of the ones you see. Normally there's two villagers balanced on a fence post, which I really don't like. It just looks really precarious. But this one takes advantage of one of the greatest mechanics I think has been added to Minecraft in recent years, and that's the fact that baby villagers want to jump on beds. Why wouldn't you take advantage of that? So here I'm just feeding villagers the carrots manually. You can automate this, which I will do, but then when the villager pops out, it tries to jump on the beds, falls between the trapdoors, and is off on a journey where it'll eventually be a emerald making machine. So I just take it on to the end of this little holding area, and at the end there's a 1 block high gap, which you'll see here. The baby villagers are only 1 high, and the gap there is 1 high, so they can reach the water to go to the next section. So once the villagers grow up, they're obviously too high, so the head will be in the water, and then they'll be transported up and across into the next section if these babies get out of the way. Now, he's not very happy about it, and he tries to protest and get back in, but eventually he gets over himself and carries on down the channel. And the last thing I did here was just transported all the other villagers across from the village. Right, I hope you enjoyed that little time-lapse of getting this villager breeder set up. I've got them all over there, ready to start trading, but I'm not going to be doing any more of that in this episode. I just wanted to get the breeder set up, which I've done, and I'm happy with that. And I've made a little bit more progress. I've leveled out a lot of this area, as you can see, but I've also upgraded my tools as well. So I've got all of these as efficiency 5 and mending now, and I've also added mending to my fortune pick, which I don't have on me at the moment. But also I've been doing a little bit more work in the mine, so let's get down there. I'll show you what I've been doing. So as you can see, I've been doing a bit more digging. I've taken these tunnels right down to the edge of where the perimeter will be, so it's 128 blocks in either direction from the center point, which is here. I have also moved the chest I had in the floor. I've put up a little temporary storage area up here. I've also dug out the other slime chunk, only a little bit as I've done with this one, but I've been getting plenty of slime from this. So while I've been digging, I've been coming back here and dumping everything in my chest, but there's been tons of slime. And you can see here I've got 3 stacks of blocks, which is just crazy. I haven't even done a proper slime farm yet. I've got tons of stone and everything else, but in here, look at this, I've got 1.5 stacks of diamond ore. I can't wait to break that down, but I've broke everything else down the redstone, and that's a crazy amount of redstone right there. So I think what I'm going to do now is get back over to the village, and we shall start work on the main project for today, which is building a blacksmith. So let's go do that now. Okay, here we are back over again in the village, and it has been quite a long time for me. I've been doing a lot of work on and off camera in the swamp, so it seems like it's been a really long time since I've been up here, but I do love the way this area is looking, and I'm very excited to add to it and get this blacksmith built up. I've been a bit indecisive on where to put this blacksmith. This is my 3rd attempt, but I'm going to stop overthinking it now. I'm just going to get this built up and see how it looks. So let's jump into a time lapse and get it done. There we are. We have a finished blacksmith. Very pleased with how this has turned out. I think it fits in very well with the rest of the village. It looks a bit more high-end compared to the other buildings. There's not as much wood going on, so, but I think that makes sense for this being a blacksmith. So if we just go inside here, show you what's going on. There's nothing too high tech in here just yet. I've just got a few simple auto smeltery type dealies. There's no redstone going on because there's not a lot of room in here to be doing anything like that. But I think what I want to do is have some like input and output chests in here, and then have a super smelter underground. But we'll get to that another time. So there's just a few little details. What is that doing there? There's a few little details I wanted to. So I've got a little door here coming out to this little work area, and then up here I wanted to place my old tools just for posterity. Should we put it like that? Yeah, let's go with that. So I've got a sword and an axe. Put these the right way up. No, not that way. Yeah, that's cool. So this is my original fortune pick. So I thought that'd be nice. I won't be using that again. I don't want to wear it down, so it'd be nice to keep that there. And then this is my first set of iron armor that I didn't lose. So I think this should have a place to be seen. So yeah, I think this looks pretty cool. I really like this building. So I think now it's time to break down those diamonds. Right, that's a stack plus 33 diamond ore. It's time to break these down and turn them into diamonds. I love doing this. Some people think this is a daft idea. Like, why don't you just go out with your fortune pick all the time? But I've got mending on both my picks, so why not? That's a good point actually. Why don't I put that in my other hand and I can break them down? Right, there we go. I can repair both picks at the same time. So I'm not actually going to use any of these diamonds. I've got all the diamond gear I need now, and hopefully I'll keep that until I get all my villager trades set up. But the plan I've got for these diamonds is I want to get a diamond beacon. I've never had a beacon base made fully out of diamond blocks before, so I'm going to do a lot of mining, not use any of the diamonds for anything else, and hopefully get a diamond beacon. So I believe it's 1,476, which is 23 stacks plus another 4. So that's a lot of diamonds, but I'm planning on being in this world for quite a while. So what we got? 3 stacks and 12. Very nice. So that's what's that? That's about double the ore. Yeah, that's a good result. Right, that's all my diamonds supposed to wear. And I know I really should get myself an ender chest, but I'll get that. I've got everything I need for it now, so I'll make it do that fairly soon. But unfortunately, that is all the time I have for this episode. So if you did enjoy it, please do leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.